Oh, okay, now the button. Never mind. Okay, hi you guys, Noah Game here, and welcome to my channel and my live kitchen show. Okay, the pod notes. Let me move again. So today we are making creamy au gratin and potatoes. Woo! Okay, this is a recipe. We're putting ham in it. So this is a recipe that I've made many times off camera. So I'm going to add some additions to it. So I'm going to add some ham, and I'm going to add some extra seasoning to it just to spice it up. We're going to experiment and make it into a casserole.
Cheese yet?
No. Because I don't do your job. We just went outside. She can go outside again. Alright, so first we need to preheat our oven, because this is a step I always forget. We're preheating our oven to 400 degrees. Okay, and I did pre-peel and pre-cut my potatoes last night, so they are already done. Here are potatoes. Actually, I can probably show you what I can. There. Here are my potatoes. I'm just going to strain them. Oh, like always, recipe and link is down in the description. Thank you, Allrecipes.com, for a recipe today. Not sponsored, not affiliated. Now the instructions... Oh. I think Puppy just burped. Well, the recipe does say to salt and pepper our layers. We're going to salt and pepper. And then we're going to do a second layer of potatoes. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spray the pan. One time when I made this, I forgot to spray the pan. It wasn't the end of the world. The pan was a little bit harder to clean afterwards, but I mean, it worked. But since I didn't have the roux in already, I decided to take the potatoes out. Let's do it. So now we need to make a roux. And I will try my hardest to not burn it. I have a tendency to burn my noodles. I think I have about a 50% success rate so far. Which isn't the greatest. So we just want to melt our butter. And actually, while our butter is melting, I am going to saute our onions in with the butter. So I have my pre-chopped onions, and I am going to also add a little bit of minced garlic, just for the flavor. Why? That's a little bit more. Okay. And we're gonna let that fry up a little bit. Wait, did I mess up something? Okay. Just as a gram of salt and pepper. Butter in the medium saucepan, grated with some flour. Salt. Oh, I should add. I said I was going to add the ham. I actually should have added the ham with the potato while I was mixing the bowl. Okay, that's alright. We will just mix it by hand. So I have just some regular diced ham in a pack here. Diced ham. I am just going to mix it in here with the potatoes. Okay. And I'm just gonna give it mix. And I should have layered it in with the potatoes. That's okay. We're mixing it in, layering in, mixing it in, same thing, right? Right. Let's turn up our background music just a little bit. I'm going to turn that down as I add my flour. We're going to mix this together. So this is going to create kind of a mess because I added my onions in it. So it shouldn't look, if you're doing it by the instructions, really by the instructions on allrecipes.com, your roux won't look this chunky. Mine only looks chunky because that is the onions and the minced garlic that I... Okay, so now we want to add our milk. Okay, put some. Milk. Now again, whisking this, you should whisk it smooth, but we're not gonna be able to get an extremely smooth consistency because of the onions. So it's gonna look chunky because of the onions. If you add the onions when I do, you're sauteing the onions in the butter. But we just want to make sure we whisk the flour. Okay, now I'm going to add in some onion soup mix, just for the flavor. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to just a little bit of extra onion flavor. Oh, there's a pull tab. I'll whisk that in here. That's going to give it just a little bit of extra onion flavor. And next is the shredded cheese. My favorite shredded cheese is Colby Jack cheese. The recipe does call for cheddar cheese. Use whatever cheese you like. And now we're going to put over our potatoes. Okay, we did spill a little bit. Not too bad. And then we are going to cover with tin foil, and then it goes in the oven for 90 minutes. That's the right time. Okay, cool. So we have an hour and a half to figure out what to do next. Give me a moment. Maybe I just put this in that. And we'll probably just react to some videos. Okay. Let's grab Cheddar. Let's see what people on the internet up to today. Using oh, the Nuzlocke is happening! Nuzlocke! Oh, I have one that I wanted. And let's do before I can skip it. So that is now in the description. Okay, so what we are going to be reacting to here. So this is sorted food. If you've never There we go. Okay. This video here is Sorted Food. If you've never heard of Sorted Food, so they are a group based in London, England. It was originally a group of 4 friends, and they do a lot of content around food. So they have one classically trained chef, and they have what they call the 4 normal home cooks. And that was their base. They have since expanded. They now have like 3 professional and trained chefs, I think, classically professionally trained. And they do a lot of fun content based around food. So this video is titled Chef Tests Antique Kitchen Gadgets, so by Sorted Food. And I'm a really big fan of their gadget testing, especially like their antique gadget testing. These are the videos that I oftentimes show Jeff. If you don't know, Jeff owns an antique store, so he's really into antiques, so he actually likes these videos also. So these are usually the videos, these are the slop videos that I usually show Jeff on YouTube together. Okay, so let's see what they are up to this time. Oh, okay, let's unmute it and play it. Oh, let's try that again. Let's mute my sound. Speakers.
Boys, lift the cloche on your very first antique gadget. Ooh.
Wait, why can't we hear that?
It's the Empire Jubilee model.
Special.
It's mostly intact.
So today we're putting a series of antique kitchen gadgets in front of a normal home cook.
Let's hear it. Oh, yes, you can. Okay.
Boys, lift the cloche on your very first antique gadget.
Ooh. Oh, it's the Empire Jubilee model.
Special.
It's mostly intact.
So today we're putting a series of antique kitchen gadgets in front of a normal home cook and a chef to see what their thoughts are and whether or not these still have a place in the modern day home.
Do you use it to... No.
It just looks like a juicer or a press.
Can't go in reverse.
Where are you trying to drive it?
I'm trying to work out if it needs butter.
Butter?
I'm going to help you along and say one of the things you need is butter.
I was thinking milk. I thought this might be like an old-fashioned milk frother.
I'll give you another clue. The other ingredient is milk.
We're making buttermilk. Making cream. I know that because it's etched on the side that Jamie didn't read.
Oh,
This is...
You had it that way and you were reading that and I was like...
Wait, so you're turning milk, or not milk, butter back into cream versus like making butter, you take like heavy cream and then you churn it, until it turns into butter. This is doing the opposite of that.
Well, it definitely says cream maker.
This is the Bell Cream Maker from 1930.
Wow.
This Jubilee model was created to commemorate King George V's Silver Jubilee in 1935. This is a British kitchen appliance designed to create cream by emulsifying butter and milk. In the 1930s, due to refrigeration situations in the home, this was a way to combine milk and butter and create cream.
Wait, why are you
at home, which was notoriously difficult to store and keep at that time.
People are clever, aren't they?
So you're basically taking milk and then butter, which is cream that's gone too far, but
Diluting it.
Diluting it enough that you take
Combine
it
them
back.
back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having audio.
If cream, heavy cream, double cream is like 40% fat, and like a whole milk is maybe 2%, you have to work out how much 100% butter fat you need to add to do the ratio to end up with.
Yeah.
Clever, because also butter does go rancid, but it has a much longer shelf life in your pantry.
Absolutely, and seeing as that time period, it was either during the war or...
Sorry, is my audio bleeding? See. Just checking my VOD. Okay. Why are you not cooperating, YouTube? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the video. Sorry, I was having audio issues, but I guess I wasn't able to. Why are you not cooperating?
Post-war, rationing was prevalent throughout the whole of the UK specifically, and therefore making the most of...
Wait, so why isn't... Let's go back to the video. Sorry, I was having audio issues, but I guess I wasn't able to. Why are you not cooperating?
Post-war, rationing was prevalent throughout the whole of the UK specifically, and therefore making the most of...
Wait, so why isn't... Let's go back to the video. Sorry, I was having audio issues, but I guess I wasn't able to. Why are you not cooperating? Okay.
The ingredients that you do have, but also finding ways to get hold of versions of the ingredients that you want but can't get were hugely popular, and this is the epitome, really, of that. Okay, boys, this is also why I love doing these, is being able to read through the original instructions.
That's amazing.
And the branding and everything. So there you have a diagram, all the moving parts. But if you flip that round, it's got multiple recipes for multiple things. But you're going to make the rich cream by melting 2 ounces of butter into 4 ounces of milk.
Excellent.
And obviously we're in Imperial at this point in time.
We are, but I'm also intrigued by the use of ounces and not fluid ounces, because normally liquids would be in fluid ounces,
That's
not
true.
ounces.
So take 2 ounces of unsalted butter,
3.8.
4 ounces of milk.
Puppy wants a cookie. Puppy. You want a cookie? Amelia puppy. Here, come on, do that. Cookie for you. No, just right now. Puppy, you're making a mess.
You're making a mess. Clean it up. Let's do it.
This is Puppy. She's a good girl. She's a good puppy. Oh, Puppy's getting old. Are you a good puppy? She's a good puppy. Oh, here, we'll give them to Jeff. Here, you can have cookies.
Put the butter and milk into a saucepan and heat until the butter is melted. Don't allow it to boil. See that the nozzle nut of the machine is screwed up tightly.
I like the diagram on the back. It's got the agitator, it's got the piston, it's got the nozzle nut.
The emulsifying valve. I think the nozzle nut's tight.
I think my nozzle nut is tight.
Can you tighten my nozzle nut?
Please, it's been a year.
Stir the mixture and pour it into the container of the machine and pump it through immediately.
There aren't many things that we do where you need accurate dilution, certainly of fat. But I remember when we made limoncello years and years ago, and you make almost like 96% ABV, and then you have.
Wait, sorry, you guys, I wasn't paying attention. So they're heating up, they're melting butter into milk, right? Sorry, I was being distracted by the dog. Okay, well, let's continue to listen.
To calculate the amount of sugar and water to get it down to something that's safe to drink. You have to get your maths right. So now what we need to do is to make sure that we emulsify the fat from the butter, which is currently on top, into the milk which is underneath. Piston immediately. I mean, it's doing it. It's only
Is that too quiet?
doing it.
It's doing it, isn't it? That's amazing.
Little squirt of cream.
So, Ebbers, as a chef, can you just explain the process that's happening as the piston is being pumped?
Generally don't quite know inside, but basically you're forcing one into the other, so emulsification. We often talk about it with things like mayonnaises or hollandaises, where you want fat to move into liquid.
It's doing the mustard job.
It's doing the job of an egg yolk or mustard.
Like when you put a knob of butter in at the end of a sauce, right? And then
you
sort of
agitate it, kind of, yeah.
thickens, it gives it a gloss.
How's the piston motion?
Very smooth. It's got a satisfying...
Yeah.
He's done it. He's only gone and done it.
I've made cream.
So then that gets poured into a bowl, give it a proper mix, and then we'll set it aside. And as it cools down, it will thicken up, hopefully.
I am in love.
Okay, again, I don't know if I fully understand what just happened. Okay, so they melted the butter into the milk, and now they're just putting it through like the mixer. Okay, I don't know.
With things that we constantly learn and find from the past. We don't need it now, because you just buy double cream. I had no idea this was how it's done before. I love that.
That's great.
So our liquid has chilled. What have we got? Has it worked?
And from a non-chef perspective, it looks like we've got cream. We reverse engineered cream, Edders.
No. I have previously read of kitchen hacks that allow you to do this if you're using it in a sauce. So if you're making a sauce and you need, I don't know, 50 ml of double cream and you haven't got it, a calculation that engineers how much milk and how much butter, that if you melt it into a sauce, you get roughly the same fat-liquid ratio. But it doesn't emulsify like this is done. This is great.
How does it taste?
Oh.
Delicious.
Oh, okay. So the red thing, why do I keep wanting to call it a piston? Maybe it is a piston. But that's just the emulsifier, okay.
Really good cream.
It's really, really buttery, lots of dairy fat.
Do you like it?
I like it. I'd never considered that the process needed doing, but knowing the era and the time and the lack of refrigeration, it's a genius solution and it still works today.
It's not a job that I knew needed doing. It's not a job that I knew could be done. And I think that's amazing.
Guess how much we paid for it?
I wouldn't be surprised
£3.
if it was 40 or 50 quid.
It's damaged around the rim though, so I'm going to go 35.
Tenner.
Bargain.
What a bargain.
Good find, Ed. Saving those YouTube pennies.
So our antique Bell cream maker, built to last or best left in the past?
I think that one's built to last.
Built to last.
Because
I agree.
you could still use that today.
We just did. It's brilliant. It's built to last.
What a start. Let's have another. Lift the cloche.
It's another one
Popcorn
with a
maker.
turning crank.
I don't know.
And a peeky window. What are we going to peek inside? The team here have done a wonderful job of trying to clean it, so it is a little wet.
We try our best, you know, if you're going to put these things in your mouth.
I think it is something you want to evenly toast, like nuts, and therefore overheat. You keep stuff moving. I was going to say spices, but it's too big. No one's doing that much spices. So maybe hazelnuts or cob nuts, if it is a British thing. We don't have enough cob nuts in our world anymore, but I love a cob nut.
This particular version originated in France during the 19th century. These devices were very popular with the Victorian middle classes for doing something that had recently become very popular.
Popcorn.
At home.
It's so
I've got a
obvious.
random thought.
Go on.
Popcorn.
That is really
That
random.
is a random thought, but you know what?
No! I guess popcorn, he can guess popcorn. It's not random.
It would work, wouldn't it?
Think about other things that may have grown in other parts of the world that would have become new and fashionable.
Oh.
Hi,
Okay,
puppies.
is it another coffee roaster?
It is a Victorian
coffee
coffee
roaster.
roaster. We recently reviewed a new version of these in a Kitchen Gadgets episode, but this is from the Victorian era, originating in France, and is for coffee roasting at home.
That's not as cool as popcorn. Popcorn is cooler.
Because coffee houses were a bit before that. And
17th century.
Yeah, philosophers and it would gather, and coffee was the drink of the mind, and people would do that. But that was out. You'd always go out for coffee.
But every era has their hipsters who want to start doing artisanal things at home, and the Victorians weren't any different.
So we have done this recently with a different gadget, but for those who didn't see that video, what were you doing? Go and watch it. But secondly, that's what they look like when they're green.
Unroasted. So you're essentially going to
Hello puppies,
heat them
hello
up and roast
puppies,
them
how
whilst
are
turning
you?
to make
How
sure
are
that
you?
there's
How are
consistency
puppies? How
throughout
are
until
puppies?
they're lovely and dark.
Not any goodness.
Could take 10 minutes or so. So, albeit made in France, this was actually purchased at the Lyme Regis Antiques and Crafts Centre by our very own Barry Taylor.
Excellent.
£48.
Less of a bargain. It makes you realise, in the world of convenience that we now live in, all of these tasks have been completely removed from our day-to-day.
I'm getting more of the coffee smell now.
Wow, that smells of coffee. That is such a good smell. That's it. Let him finish off the final 5 seconds so he feels like he's done something.
What are you complaining about, Evans? This is fine.
That's such a chef thing at Sorted.
They're
As
not
with all of these
done
things,
or even.
Yeah, we just want to see whether it heats to a point where, with the correct technique, time, and learning, it would work. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh, Evers!
We've got roasted coffee beans.
Boys, you created a blend.
Yeah.
You've got light, medium, and dark roast.
That's how people usually order it, isn't it?
Yeah, who needs consistency with their coffee?
Definitely some of those are overdone. I think some of those are perfect, and some could take a bit longer. That's probably the sentiment of how high a temperature, and therefore how much more control you keep over it. If it had been a slightly lower temperature, we'd had more control for longer, but we're impatient.
Would you say, though, that it definitely works?
It definitely works, and I think it's one of those ones with practice, you know
It
what kind of temperature,
works.
whereabouts on the fire you would keep the pot so that it's not over the hottest part, it's not over, that kind of thing. But yeah, brilliant.
So that would now be ground, probably using a Victorian coffee grinder that we've looked at in the past.
Probably using the same muscles.
So, final thoughts. Our Victorian coffee roaster, what do you make of it?
It's a job that we don't need doing today because it's so
Hi,
plentiful
puppies.
already roasted and it's done on an industrial level.
More control.
But for the home at that time, that must have been revolutionary.
Yeah, round and round, and it still works. I mean, a little clunky, but I think at the moment, if you were to hang that up in a kitchen, it would probably look better than the coffee beans if you were to use it.
But what I really want to hear from you is whether you think our antique coffee roaster is built to last or best left in the past.
Really enjoyed using it. Don't think we need it anymore. I think it's best left in the past, but I'm glad that we've got it here.
I think I echo that, but what I always love about antique gadgets is how they are also built to last in terms of their manufacturing, and that 100 plus years on, 150 years perhaps, it still works.
Number 3.
Okay, boys, lift the cloche on your next antique cooking gadget.
Hefty,
Yeah.
rusty.
It has been scrubbed as well.
Is it an antique miniature cable car?
That's what it looks like.
What on earth is that on the bottom?
It's a press.
It's a press of sorts, which now makes sense of that bit. So what are we stamping that is that shape?
Cookie press, I don't know.
Biscuits?
Oh, like a biscuit dough.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking, and I don't know why, this is why I'm pausing for thought before I sound stupid, it's a butter dish. You know when we did the ice on the copper things, and you get those perfect ice cubes that have got that wonderful pattern of bougie cocktails? Have you ever wanted bougie butter?
Boys, this is the antique Clover butter mould.
Clover, of course, it's Clover.
It's not necessarily the brand Clover.
Right.
It's just the
I
shape
can't
of
believe
it.
it's not butter.
Butter moulds, hugely prevalent in the late 1800s and early 1900s. These gadgets in particular were used by farmers and dairies to brand butter with their own unique branding and logos, but also very, very popular for the middle classes to gift homemade butter. So they would put their own pretty patterns and stamps on butter and then gift them to friends and families.
So I could give you my own spaff butter.
You could.
Yeah.
You could brand up your own spaff butter. So before you actually use it, we need to chill it for about 10 minutes in chilled water. And this will basically enable the press to squeeze out the butter with more lubrication. You will fill that with butter, lift it and squeeze it out. And depending on the temperature of our butter and the consistency, we should end up with a block with a lovely imprint on the top. Okay, the mould and press has soaked in chilled water, it's dried, and you have a bowl of room temperature butter. So, flip it round, fill it full of butter, make sure you spread right into the corners, and we'll see if we can press it out with a lovely decorative finish.
You are so right, Mike. I think the success of this is all going to rely on the texture and temperature
that
of
butter
this
might be
room
too
temperature
soft.
butter. And what was room temperature back in the late 1800s? I imagine quite cool.
Yeah, we basically took these out of the fridge, let them come up to room temperature, and then chilled them back in the fridge for about 10 minutes. But again, this is a little bit of a experiment.
What I'm thinking is about how we're going to have to hold the mould, because putting it on a plate and then pressing down is just going to create a splat,
Yes.
which you're going to have a go at me about.
Well, yeah, but this is new to me as well. This is the whole point of the video. I think you're going to have to do a combination of
Yeah,
hovering.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, I think initially you want it on,
It's like taking
press it so it's a level flat bottom, and then raise it and push it. I think it's all about technique.
Give it a go.
And if you get it right first time, I will adore you even more.
I think it's going to be like taking a toddler to pee outside. Hover, don't get too low to the ground. Mind your feet.
We have an ad. Free ads.
Should we do a two-person job?
Right, Ebbers, you
Do you want me
can't...
to hold it and then
Right.
you press it?
Yeah, discuss strategy before
Okay,
just
yeah.
Split.
execution.
I'll take the strain, the weighty device, and then you push through.
Really hope this works.
Right.
Ah, beautiful.
We got half a clover.
Do you think it would have worked better slightly more chilled?
Could we not put it in and chill the whole thing?
Could try it.
Yeah, because then you'd get a solid block.
Yeah.
That'd be a better suggestion. Let's try that.
Okay, let's try again. This has now been chilled.
I'll push.
Yeah, it's going to be more firm. Oh, less good.
Oh no.
Worse.
That didn't work as well as the first time.
Interesting.
Almost impossible to do given we've never seen the process. So I genuinely don't know if that needs to be warmer or cooler. This is now set in that, but this still hasn't. But before it hadn't set enough, so
We might as well just turn it into cream.
tough. Because I really wanted that to work.
Yeah, same.
I love the concept of it.
And it obviously has worked. It's just user error.
So whereas butter would have been sold or produced in pounds and half pounds, this device also helps standardise those portions. I don't know whether you've ever seen the side of Lyle's golden syrup tin. It's 980 something grams, not a kilo, because it's a direct conversion from the poundage previously, and they've never just brought it up or down to meet sort of a single readable unit.
So this would have been like a standard block of butter.
Yeah.
And it was probably before they introduced the knob.
Which is more informal.
Or the stick. Also used to make butter easier to pack, wrap or store in cool areas before refrigeration was possible. This one's made of maple, which supposedly makes it easier to wipe away excess moisture and smoother evacuation. So my question to you is whether you think that our antique butter press and mould is built to last or best left in the past.
How much did you pay for it?
We paid £78
Oh, no.
and 11 pence.
Hoochie mama.
But obviously that has no correlation to the prices they were selling for
Sure.
at the time.
I think it's best left in the past, and perhaps this is one of those ones that should just live in a museum.
I really love the thought of stamping and branding your butter, and I think if certain hipster brands found that today, it would be everywhere within the next 6 to 12 months. But we don't need it for the measuring side and that kind of thing, so I think this version is probably best left in the past.
A hand stamp, that's all you need. Or just a signet ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on. Okay, boys, it's been some weeks, but we have a fourth one for you. Thank you for waiting. Lift the cloche.
I can't remember which turn it was. You go.
It's
It looks like a camera.
What is it?
It's got a crank, it's got a drawer, it's got a flap, and it's got a docking device inside.
What, pardon?
I feel like that's to dock.
What? Safe.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's got little nails sticking out. They're on a roller. Is that spinning round?
Yeah, so in my head, perhaps you fed pastry into it and it docks a sheet of pastry for you, like a croissant dough, laminated dough.
It's got a sunroof.
Sunroof for added danger, I would say.
What else would you want to spike that would be in wood? Because I would think like meat, tenderised steak, but not into a wooden box, because it's going to be a mission to clean, so it's not that.
Hang on a second, Evers. There's also a drawer on this side. So whatever it's stabbing, maybe it's making holes in what the holes...
Like this, the process of deduction. So this dates back to the
Like
early
reading
to
something?
mid 20th century, around 1940s, 1930s. It's from Italy.
What I will say is that it's got fabulous woodwork. Look at the joints.
The joints, yeah.
In there, that is intricate and delicious.
And they don't need screwing. They're automatic joints.
It's also a version of something that you definitely use today.
Fruit bowl.
The modern version is definitely not like this.
Okay. I mean, because at the moment, what it looks like to me is... It looks like a little music box.
That gag took nearly as long as it took to arrive. It came over with someone from Germany who then took it to a post office in the UK, wrote the label, sent it to us. The post office couldn't read the handwriting, sent it all the way back to Germany. It's come back from Germany. It's arrived here.
Wow.
So it better work and it better be great.
It's done a job. The bit that's confusing me is the paddle that's pushing something into the spiky thing you're rolling doesn't really push very close.
It's bent. It does push all the way. You can just force it. So if you keep on pushing it, so it does, that top bit has just been bent. Boys, this is the Freber Italian wooden cheese grater.
Close the sunroof, put your cheese in there, push and grate into the tray. I mean, yes, but also cheese crumbler, I'd say, more than grater.
So wooden frames and hand-cranked systems initially started appearing in upper-class kitchens during the 18th and 19th century. As I said, this one we think we can mark back to somewhere between 1930 to late 1940s. These are a collector's item, hence why it was so difficult to get hold of, because it is unlike a modern cheese grater.
Sure.
Would you like to give it a go?
I'm slightly baffled by it, but yes, please.
Fascinating.
I am going to get you to knock up the chicken and basil summer pasta from our sidekick recipe,
Yummy yum.
which requires 20 grams of grated cheese at the end.
Oh.
So we're going to do a real build-up as to whether this works or not.
There's puppies.
So you have all the ingredients there for our delicious tomatoey, chickeny, cheesy pasta.
So we have our oil into the pan, along with loads of garlic, finely sliced, and a little bit of chili flake. And as soon as it starts to go fragrant, in with our minced chicken, or kind of finely chopped chicken. While we wait for that to sizzle, we can halve a few cherry tomatoes.
I like that Kush has provided you with a minced chicken breast that's then been reshaped to look like a chicken breast.
Yeah, very finely chopped, which means it cooks nice and quick. Now, there's two of us cooking this as we're sat down, but what I love about this recipe is it's kind of one step at a time. Chop all your chicken, and then get rid of the raw chicken, board, and then while your garlic is bubbling and your chicken's beginning to get some colour, then you can do the tomatoes, then you can do it's one step at a time and really speedy.
Yeah. What I'm still turning this into a giant plug now, didn't mean to, but having used so many other recipe apps and blogs, etc., and having to scroll between pages of here's the ingredient list with the weights and measures, here's the method, and you're having to go back and forth to remember how much stuff to put in, even if you chop it all up at the beginning, things are split. Our method, top to bottom, tells you exactly the weights, the measurements, when to put it in, so you can literally go top to bottom on the list and make a recipe.
If that's how you like to cook, or if you like to do it step by step by audio, it's got that too. Like it's kind of fit for purpose. A little glug of wine in.
Your 40 mils.
And then as soon as that's reduced, even the tomato paste and the fresh tomatoes, and the pasta can go in as well. Right, should we try and have a go at this machine then?
Here we go. Time to test the gauge.
The handle's going round and I'm applying a thumb load of pressure. Now, 20 grams of basil is actually quite a lot of basil because it doesn't weigh much. Always pick your basil from the top, but leave the new growth shoots to do its thing.
Smells amazing. And that.
And that.
And whenever you're happy the pasta is al dente, we'll scoop it across with a little bit of the pasta water, which will go lovely and starchy around that basil, tomato, chicken, garlicky, slightly warm from chili sauce. And then you can toss the whole thing together with, Jamie, our cheese.
Oh, we've got cheese!
Not just any cheese, I'd argue perfectly grated cheese.
There you go.
That's incredible.
There you go.
Better than a microplane, which is often too fine.
I can tell the surprise in both of your voices when you saw it ended up like that.
Yeah, I mean, that is literally perfect.
Amazing.
Yay! Spaghetti.
Ow.
Dig in, lads, and tell me about your final thoughts on our Italian wooden antique cheese grater.
We were pleasantly surprised by the way that still operates.
What started as a thought of, this is just a nice display item, actually turns out it still works, and arguably a better result.
It does a really good fine grate of cheese, and actually when you're looking for like a Grana Padano style cheese, you want tiny little bits of it because you want it to melt into whatever it is you're cooking.
Because it's literally scratching its way around that, which means when you get right the way down to the rind, it will scratch right the way into that as well, because obviously that is all edible, although if you're going to eat it, you need to wash it. So if it wasn't for the fact that some of those spikes are a bit rusty, that is still perfectly operational.
So, as I mentioned, these are a collector's item. We paid £120 for this. But what are your final thoughts on aesthetics, usage, and a little slice of great Italian history?
Over the years, they've made graters far simpler. The advances in grating technology have been fantastic, but also that still does a really good job.
But it's a one-trick pony. Because my microplane I also use for citrus and lime. You wouldn't want all your juicy citrus zest and stuff going in here. It wouldn't do that job. But for what it was built for, it's perfect. And if I had a little Tuscan villa, I'd put it in the kitchen.
Well, over to you guys. How did you find those 4 antique kitchen gadgets? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you see any other spectacular slices of history that you'd like to see us get hold of and review, let us know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this, give it a like.
Great job.
Lovely.
Good finds.
Yay! And that was Sorted Food. You sorted food for the wonderful video. So let's move on to say hi to puppies. Oh, puppies, I can't see you. Hi, puppies. What?
Where'd you find that one?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Here.
In the window.
Pull 'em out.
Puppy is hot. Okay. This one says, choose nothing but chocolate treats and all, no joke, guess your exact birthday month. Because chocolate remains on top. Rated by HZ, new contributor. Thank you, HZ, for the BuzzFeed quiz. Choose a chocolate treat. Have brown. Have chocolate chip cookies. We have chocolate ice cream. You know, chocolate truffles. Let's choose chocolate chip. Choose a chocolate treat. Black forest cake, chocolate mousse, brownie sundae, or Yula. Let's go chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse sounds good. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate cake, chocolate tart, so mud pie or an orange. Does an orange really count? Sure, it's chocolate flavor. Mud pie. Choose a chocolate treat. Dark chocolate bar, with fudge, hot chocolate, and honey chocolate. Hot chocolate. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate filled with strawberries, chocolate pudding, chocolate wafers, or s'mores. Whatever. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate filled with donut, lava cake, chocolate peanut butter cups, hot fudge sundae. Buttercups. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate trifle, chocolate dip macarons, chocolate fondue, chocolate rum cake. Let's go chocolate. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate cheesecake. Goodbye chocolate bar. Look over cherries. Look at chocolate cookies. Choose a chocolate treat. Devil's Food cupcakes. Chocolate eclairs. The ice cream cake or with pie ice cream. Choose a chocolate treat. Chocolate chip ice cream sandwich. Milk chocolate bar. White chocolate. July! Let me guess. Let me think. Is your birthday in July? Surprise, I got it right? No. Someone says, dang, this was the hardest place to choose from, because I really like chocolate. So that was fun. Oh. So what I'll go up to oh, and super random YouTube news and YouTube like legacy creators. Smosh Summer Games 2025 is coming. It's been a weird week not having Smosh videos. Because like normally like I wake up, get some work done, and then wait for the Smosh video to publish. There's been no Smosh this week. Strange. But and next week we'll have our summer games. But Point Pearl's Nuzlocke is happening right now. I think my first gaming stream will probably be Pokemon Nuzlocke on like Fire Red or Leaf Green. Probably Fire Red. That'll be on Twitch. Don't know when. Probably not anytime soon. She's probably hot. Bum, 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 bum. So what's happening? Ooh. We still have about 42 minutes left. I think I'm gonna get some chicken. Oh, I just hit my mic back. That's not good. And please. Hi, puppies. How are you, puppies? Puppy butts. Please, oh. Is it on my tots? Hi, puppy. What is this? That is Icky's. That is Icky's. Hi, puppies. I keep pushing my leg back. Every time I sit down, I get up. Hi, puppies. You can see who else on my time. Interesting. Oh, did my espresso go? Yep. Just done.
You don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets 24/7 fast-friendly claim support.
Could I get a picture?
Yeah, it's not like you run...
She doesn't scare me. Okay, let's start over. Oh, wrong window. If she doesn't scare you, but people think well, to see her is to take a sudden chill. To focus by way or kill, look out for the weather to feel. At first you think Cruella is a devil, but after time has worn away the shock, you come to realize you've seen her kind of eyes watching you from underneath the rock. This vampire's a rat, this inhuman beast, who's ought to be locked up and never released. The world was such a awesome place until Cruella did. That's one of the few pieces that don't get copyright strikes. So let's see. Oops. Hi, puppy. What do you want? I don't know if puppy knows what he wants. Hi, puppy. Oh, puppy, it's hot, I think. Say hi, puppies. Say hi. Puppies, say hi. This is Puppies. Her name is Julia. She's a good girl. She's just being hot. It's hot today. But she went outside. Went outside a couple times today. But she doesn't like when you work on your computer. Because she likes to be pet. Oh, and okay, let's see if I can fix. I just did. Okay, because I might need to come back in a second. See what happens. Okay. You're back? Yes. Sure. Okay. We're back on line, guys. Okay. Yep, puppies. Puppies is sitting there. Actually, I could hear other kids. Safe to. How do I do that? Continue to talk to birds. Here is puppies. Puppies is a good puppies. And puppies is sitting here because it's where the air is flowing. Puppies is hot. But puppies is a good puppies. Puppies. Here's my camera. The kitchen. Oh, and there's my OBS. What else is Puppy Nose? What else is Puppy Nose? Hi, puppies! Look here, puppies. Yeah, the other room over there is a lot cooler. That's where the AC is. Is the windows closed? No. We can't bring the camera into that one. Shh. Let's see. What else do we know? We know that. Oh, I found out that the Benton County Fair was running this week in Sauk Center. I don't think I will be able to make it. I think tomorrow is their last day. They're only running for half a day. Hi, puppies. But I am still going to try to hit Milaca's Fair next weekend. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the state fair. See where this is going. get my parade video done. That is posted. Is doing well. Happy about that. So that's doing good. Happy to have that posted. That's usually my biggest video of the year. Let's check that. Let's see. Oh, there's a tomato. Look at this tomato. Jeff, bring it in. Tomato. Oh, so I talked about trying to possibly spend a year doing some like higher end photography stuff to enter into the county fair. Oh, today is the last day. But yeah, I'm not gonna enter it this year. I'm gonna go look at the entries this year and gonna get 5 what the entries are kind of like, and also understand all the rules. There's rules on the way you need to present your photos. And I will next year, and maybe Jeff might enter also. Showed me some of his pictures that he was entering. She showed pictures of Puppy. Well, Puppy was here. Okay. Oh, I could take pictures of the lake. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Also, I'm like slowly running out of ideas to do for these streams because I don't have a book anymore. I need to get a hold of my get another cook. She has a bunch of cookies that I could. What? But also, okay, so last week, I didn't know if I wanted to bring it up, but it's fine. So last week, I used a picture show you. This is from last website. I used this, but while I was archiving my file, it said the file was a duplicate. So I should show. There it is. Because when I made my casserole from last week, Jeff looked at it and he's like, haven't you made that before? I was like, no, I don't think so. But apparently I did make it before. Actually, let's look up. Let's see. Experience. Cream cheese sour cream. Oh! Oh no! It is like the exact same recipe. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Package, 1 ounce. Does it mean like the ratio of the ingredients are a little bit different? But for the most part, the recipe is exactly the same. The ingredients are the same. Oh no, I did that. No, the bad part is also it wasn't better recipes that not one of my favorites. Because I think the cream cheese is a little cream cheese sour cream cheese mix. It's just a little bit too much for me. Because I think it's trying to be like lasagna, but I think like the lasagna cheese is just a little bit smoother, maybe. So it just comes out. And with the egg noodles just get a little bit overcooked, just a little mushy. Yeah, and I think that's actually part of the problem too, is the egg noodles are mushy. They're not al dente. Because I think if you made it as like an egg noodle sauce and not as like a casserole dish, you'd like it a lot more. Because then the egg noodles wouldn't get as much. That's how I would. Maybe you'd bake it. I don't know. But excited for Cabin Week to come at the end of the month. So that's fun. Oh. I didn't nap today, this probably was here. I tried napping. Puppy. Stop me napping. I'm tired. Wah wah. I hit. My whole OBS is almost excited to reset it. Wait, is there a way? There must be a way to connect my Canon camera to OBS. To resolve the issue, we can't. Surgery turns out it's not. Simply reset. Okay. I want to disable it. Just want it to work. That'll be something I'll have to work on offline without having to completely reset my OBS like I did last time. But they're I don't want to bump it in instead of it. But that is something I should figure out how to fix. Ooh. So what else is going on? Bobby is laying down the air conditioning. There's puppies. Here's Puppy. Puppy is tie-ties. Tie puppies. These are like puppies, puppy tie-ties. Hi puppies. Puppies be tie-ties. Tie-ties puppies. Puppies be I've been eating Thai ties too. Ugh. I guess, puppy usually goes to bed really early. I go to bed really late. And so puppies usually, like, takes a nap. I've been trying not to growl a lot, to not wake her up. She wakes up sometimes, and then gets confused, and wants some pets and scratches, but also is tie-ties, so she doesn't know what to do. 'Cause I'm like up making macaroni and cheese at ham. So I don't know if puppy likes that. But I get hungry at 1 a.m. So I'm gonna make macaroni and cheese. But puppy can sleep on the couch. Sleep. Ooh. I need a co-host. I'm gonna be able to get one. Because it's very impractical to get a co-host. She's a special guest. So my friend Billy, who lives like an hour plus away though, we did start a podcast together, recorded one episode, and then we disbanded. But keeps saying she should be on my show. I have to pack up all my equipment and go to her. I mean, that's very easy. My setup is very minimal. So all I need is my computer and a big camera, tripod. That's about it. I've traveled with this setup before. I've traveled to multiple occasions because we went in Alabama. We had cabin week before. Cabin week I was a little worried about on like mobilizing my studio and filming outdoors, and it wasn't a problem at all. Outdoors was much easier to set up than I was. But she was saying I should have her on the show, a little show. So that might happen, not anytime soon, but that'd be fun. Okay, speaking of cabin week, so I need to figure out timing for the bonus streams. So I want to do another small stream, but on one. Actually, no, because the 6 o'clock slots are nice. Because they're not too early, not too late. But I was thinking bringing some lights, because I do have lights. Bringing them to wanted to shoot after it gets dark. Then you can see the camera. So those are thoughts. Yeah. I'll be some buttons. Yes, no. Yeah, so we're really far back. So I really just need another tripod to make it. So I actually think I could do that. That actually would be really easy. And then I could bump s'mores back in time just a little bit. You know, that doesn't make sense. Also, I need to figure out what's the most. The last year I actually had a printed out recipe list. And I think I might do that again. But no, what I really like to do is have like a tier list, but then I would have to make. I could do a virtual. No, because then I don't have pictures. Yeah, I don't have pictures for tier lists. But ideally, a tier list. But we can just rate them, just not put them on a tier list, but still rate them on a tier list. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. It's easiest. Because we are traveling and recording this outside, don't want to make it more complicated than it is. Yes. Okay, so we have about 4 seconds left. So I am actually going to some things around. Bring my camera back up. As we get ready for the potatoes. There is potatoes. There is potatoes. There is potatoes. Potatoes. There is potatoes. There is potatoes. There's potatoes. Potatoes. There is potatoes. There is potatoes. There is potatoes. Potatoes. Okay, they're a little soupy, but they still look good. So here's what my potatoes look like. Ooh, potatoes! Let's grab a plate. And a scoop. There is is. Look at that steam. Let's give it a try. It's so hot. It's hot. That's good. It's a little bit more salt. A little bit better. That's good. You guys, thanks for watching my big ramble mess of a stream today. But potatoes are good. We had a good time. My name's Noah Game. We will be back next week, Saturday at 6 o'clock with another recipe. Thanks for watching.